بنا وأن تؤمنا في أنفسنا وأهلينا. اللهم ارضنا وارض عنا وتجاوز عن سيئاتنا وخطايانا. اللهم آمين يا رب العالمين. Last time we started talking about the comfort zone. Do you remember? And we already moved to the most place supposed to be a comfort zone for us. This is our... Okay, alhamdulillah, I have one person answered him. It's home first. If we're going to consider the masjid as the home, this is another issue. And we're going to come to this point one time. And we talked about the family. And we already faced a few experience about the young children and young people, or young people. They are coming to say, this is the worst place ever we enter. They don't have that feeling about responsibility, about the fatherhood and motherhood and all of the issues. They are dealing with the homes at a guaranteed place. They're not thinking about the consequences. If they are leaving the light on, they are just passing. Just passing. They're not thinking about what's going on around them. Because they are feeling they're earning that place, they're owning that places by default. They didn't pay for it. But once we cannot understand their mentality, we are accusing a lot of problems for them. Because of what? You didn't do that. You did that mistake. This is my tongue. This is my way to express the mistakes for them. I'm just trying to share the experience about a point here. How many one of us tried to give a responsibility of his child with the 15, 16 about the expenses of the home this month? This is the 1,000, 2,000, whatever you have. It's in your hand, and do whatever you want. We have the main issues. I'm going to take care of them. The bills. I want to keep electric at home. But for the food, personally, I already did that before. And first month, we already, lost everything. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, we used to eat up to the 10th of the month. But after that, we lost everything. But I insist to keep the same situation, didn't feed the more money for the home until the end of the month. And everybody was suffering. Everybody at home, they was suffering. Come and blame the one who is in charge. It doesn't matter who is. My daughter, my son, it doesn't matter. But I gave the responsibility for one of them. This is your responsibility about the home. This month, take care of us. This is the money in your hand. Here you go. Even if you're going to lose it, we're going to lose it together. In a few months, alhamdulillah, I found the good results. And I didn't find any one of the lights on. Because he know, or she knows, she gonna be, the person gonna be questioned about, what is the money? The electric came with this month with this amount. Why? You're asking. And they have to answer. Giving the responsibility for our children, making them feeling this is their home. One of the experience, I heard it. She came to tell me, Sheikh, my son invited his friends to the home. Is that okay? She said, my son invited his friends to the home. He told them, my mom is a good cooker and she gonna do 1, 2, 3 for you. Are you willing to come? They said, oh, why not? And they came to the home. The dad was coming at that day so angry because of some issues in his work, whatever, we don't know. And once he saw the children over there, we're talking about the high school students, And once he saw the students coming with his son, he got more anger. And he said, why you got those people here? Baba, I just invited them to my home. It's not your home. It's my home. You need to get my so-and-so. The son, he forgot everything, but he kept that word. It's not your home. And he couldn't take it out of his mind. And once he reached the 18th, he was keeping it. And he started to tell them, I need to have my home. I'm gonna go out. Habibi, convincing, whatever you're doing, it's done. Just one word. Sometimes, I prefer if that person gonna be my son instead of that ugly person. Or a dumb person. Or whatever you're accusing your children. What a bad person I have here. MashaAllah, if I can have that, instead of, if your son or your daughter hearing something like that and trying to compare between him or her and the other people and seeing the other people better than themselves, for you, they're gonna start cutting the relationship between them and me. I'm gonna tell the Baba on the paper. But the relationship between the hearts is going to be broken. And who broke it? I did that. I'm feeling proud of myself. I broke my relationship between me and my children. Wow, I did a good job. Because of what? 1 second being anger or out of conscience, I am losing the relationship between me and my children. Sometimes they are watching the fighting between me and my wife. And we are talking to each other, raising our voices, alhamdulillah, sometimes saying bad words, what we are teaching them. And what is the relationship between them and us if we don't have a good relationship between each other as the parents? What can happen? The only thing I'm going to ask myself and everybody here, before saying something, just think 1 minute, 1 second. Just think about the words gonna get out before saying. I don't want to give the words as a reaction of the action coming from the other people. One of the main problems everywhere, a small word. You know what is that word? The expectation. What do you expect from the other side? But nobody thinking about the expectation from his side to the other one. I am expecting my wife gonna cook, gonna prepare, gonna do, gonna teach, gonna give a ride, gonna do. She's doing all of that. And when she had a shortcoming with any one of those things, I'm coming to say, why you didn't do that? But I didn't ask myself why I didn't do that. And her expectation from my side to give and do and so. Whatever I have as a shortcoming, she coming to attack me. And no one of us asking himself, what's my duties before my rights? Am I agree? Are you agree? Am I okay with that? Do you agree with these points? The small points, the small issues, the small words causing a big problems. Sometimes destroying the homes. And instead of being a comfort zone and a releasing place, and alhamdulillah, I am home, back, oops, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to be home, alhamdulillah, just 5 minutes to be there. And instead of that, oh my God, 5 minutes, I'm gonna be at home. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Which feeling we need to have? Which feeling we need to have? How can we rebuild the relationship between us and the other sides at home? Think about that. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.